This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Ewan McGregor stars as Count Alexander Rostov in A Gentleman in Moscow, the new limited series based on the best-selling novel. Stream it with the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. Visit ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Hey. Shout out to the Rodriguez family and friends. I love you guys. From the couch. Alrighty. Hey. Let's get started because I'm really irritated in real life. And the only thing that really just like keeps me not being irritated is y'all. Y'all, for real. So let's get it popping.
It's for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period. I'm just saying.
We have the jackpot this time.
Y'all come on in. Come on in. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're watching on Instagram, share the live. Tell your people about the couch. It's prison talk this whole fucking week. Let's go.
Hey, big slime, I did big time, giving up the mirrors. They took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Then reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in the cell is just like being in the grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. For them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And yo, spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it, yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ayy, big slime, I did big time, ayy, and they took me off the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time, and everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. In or out the pin, you know I stand 10 toes. You know, now you know, I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I'll be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing timeline. Try to be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years that took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, it's just the end of the days. Cause living in the cell is just like being in the grave.
Man, y'all already know it's prison talk this whole week. If you didn't see that video, go watch the video. It's on the YouTube channel. Everybody in that video, I did time with. Every single person in that video, I did time with them. Thank you so much. You know, because, like I say, that's our anthem. That's the song. I didn't do that song just for me. I did that for us. everybody that did time, like, people don't get us. They don't. They don't. They act like they do, but they don't. And sometimes it's even our family that don't get us. So don't think that you weird because you can't get along with your family or you feel like your family don't know you. Don't think that you weird because you got your guards up with every fucking thing that's going on. Don't think that you're weird. It's life. You hear me? If you did any time on the yard and you want to talk about your time on the yard, if you know anybody that did time on the yard and you want to talk about, because doing time with somebody else that's doing time is still doing time. So if you want to talk about your time on the yard, y'all are more than welcome to come on up. But before I do that, I do have a couple things to say. One, make sure that you follow the page on all social media. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. If you would like to support the couch, you could go on Facebook and send stars. Or you can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA Real JANELL. It's never mandatory, but it's always, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Shout out to everybody that does send stars and tips. I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs, and even the ones that's not, y'all still the real MVPs, because guess what? I know everybody ain't got it like that. And I don't think Cash App will let you send 50 cents, will they? Also, make sure that you check on your strong people. Check on your strong people and your people. If you fuck with somebody and you know that you fuck with them, you check on them. You make sure that you know that they know that you love them and that, hey, I'm doing a wellness check on you. And if you can help them out with whatever they're going through, then you help them out. Hey, let me turn you up, don't turn you down. Okay, I got you. I didn't, wait a minute. Okay, accept. Yeah, so dead ass check on your people. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, do a wellness check. If you know anybody that's in prison or locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books. All I'm saying is write them and let them know that you love them and that you're still thinking about them and they are never forgotten.
That's a fact. Sometimes that's all that takes.
Yes. I know there was times.
About shit. It could be a random ass letter about nothing.
I swear. I remember.
Not enough to write me.
Motherfuckers be racing, waiting to see if they name get called on mail call. That is one of the things that that's a penitentiary gift. It's a penitentiary gift. Dead ass. Also, the mic on the couch is still going crazy. If you guys haven't been tuning in, now it's obviously been going so crazy that somebody reported the last freestyle that was put up on Facebook. Shout out to the ghoul, cause he ate that motherfucking mic so motherfucking tough that they reported it. So Facebook took it down. So now I'm gonna start putting my mic challenges on TikTok as well. So make sure you follow the TikTok THA Couch on TikTok, because that's some bullshit. Huh?
You gotta start a Kick account.
Yeah, I should.
Kick, Rumble, like both of those, like the censorship is so lax. Like, yeah.
Right, cause don't nobody got time to be they stuff to get taken down. His shit was going like nuts.
On apps like that, on apps like them, there's like no censorship. Like you could talk about whatever. Like we can talk about some graphic stuff. You feel me? That
Right.
would not be okay on Instagram or not okay on YouTube type shit.
Right,
So
and he went so motherfucking hard. Y'all, it's still posted up on it's actually posted up now on the TikTok. It's posted up on the YouTube, and it's also posted up on Instagram. So make sure y'all check out each episode. Every one of these artists have been going crazy. I even have artists that's driving from Dallas, Texas that jumped on the mic. So it's donation only for the mic. That could be 50 cents. That could be 10 cents. It don't matter as long as you hit the tip jar.
Every penny count.
Yeah, hit the tip jar and be respectful. Stop playing with me, cause I'm gonna mix and master your shit. You gonna get recorded on Pro Tools. You gonna get you a nice ass edited ass video. Trust me. And you gonna get promo. And I'm gonna tag your name so people can follow you. Trust me. You gonna get at least 3 followers from me. At least. And I'm just saying at least.
It might be 5.
Okay, but I'm saying at least 3. Shit. At least. Now also, today, I don't know, I am gonna say this. today I officially enrolled into Full Sail University, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I'm going for Media Communication, Bachelor of Science. So I'm not just wanting to do the podcast here. I'm trying to take it to a whole nother level. So I'm willing to go back to school for it. The people that I talked to today, they were so fucking excited with all my accomplishments that I've done on my own. So to have the bachelor's degree behind me, okay, don't play with me. I ain't come to play, for real. I'm excited about it.
That's crazy. One of my homies is at Full Sail right now.
Really, my wife is in Full Sail right now. So that's why I was like, wait a sec, let me try to see if I can get in too. So.
I've been looking at it. I've been peeping it. I might get into it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna step outside. My food just got here.
Okay. Eat. Y'all, news you can use on the couch. I got some news you can use. Now, since it's prison talk, I got some prison news that you can use. Some things that I did find online. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that the pandemic is going crazy now. That's what they're saying. So, and they're also asking for the prisons to release the inmates because it'll be a, it's about to be a landslide of deaths, okay? And they're trying to prevent that. So, let me see. I see somebody's trying to come up. So they're trying to prevent that. So that's what, first of all, just release these motherfucking prisoners. Hey, welcome in.
What's going down?
Welcome to the couch.
Yeah, for shit show. I got turned up to you by the ghoul. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy. Yo, he was going crazy on the motherfucking mic. They done reported his ass.
Oh, yeah, I had to get on his helmet and tell him he got to go full throttle. You hear me?
Okay. Now, can you tell everybody what your name is and where you from?
El Dorado, I'm from Spencer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For those who know, they know. For those that don't, tap in.
Facts. Now, where are you located?
Yeah. I'm still in Oklahoma, but I'm out of town right now working. So.
Okay. Well, oh, you work on a truck?
You said what now?
You work on a truck?
No. I got an easy ass gig, and it's just lovely. You hear me?
Right.
And I'm fresh out too myself, so I can kind of relate to the conversation. You feel me?
Okay, let's talk about it. So, how much time did you do?
Well, I've been down twice.
Mhm.
So total about like 6.5 years.
Okay, how old was you when you first got locked up?
When I first got locked up?
Yeah.
Like, county time?
Yeah.
My 18th birthday.
Okay, now the reason why I asked is because sometimes people get locked up very, very early, and sometimes people get locked up on a birthday.
Before we start, I want El Dorado, I want you to know that she posts all these lives, so don't say anything too much. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for shit, though. Nah, I already know I'm tapped in.
Oh yeah, I was new, just want to make sure it's
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for shit, so that's a good look, though.
Oh yeah, I didn't have prisoners on the motherfucking couch. Don't play.
How long was you
And my birthday is coming up this Friday, so happy early birthday to me.
Yes. We're gonna have to get you back on the couch for your birthday so we can give you a birthday shout out.
Yeah, I definitely will be pulling up on you soon, though, because I see you got a little, I like the platform. I support our business.
Thank you.
Especially when it comes to creativity and, artistic nature.
Right. And you gotta hit the mic for sure.
I'm coming to eat it, you hear me? So
Yeah.
get the dinner word together. You hear me?
Facts.
Some napkins and some barbecue sauce, too.
Yeah. Oh, he told you how you making the meals.
Nah, for real. As good, I just really been, laid back. I don't really do too much, but it's that time, though, so.
Right. Right. So how was your mental on the yard when you did your time?
I did the time. I didn't let the time do me.
Right. That's
So,
real.
I say 90% of the people that let the time do them, they stress, they bicker, they bitch, they complain, all the above.
Mm-hmm.
I just, you see what I'm doing now?
Okay.
I stay cool the whole time. That's
Right.
all I can say.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
Facts.
Can I
What's
ask you a
up?
question? Being somebody who also, I did 5 years myself, you feel me? So like,
I can barely hear you, bro.
can you hear me better now? what you just spoke on. You did your time. You didn't let the time do you. Do you? In my opinion, I feel like the ones who like, always worry about their time, they tripping up their time and all that shit. I feel like they the ones that wind up tricking themselves up and wind up catching more time because they wind up getting into it. They always in their feelings on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like it's more of a trick off? People tricking themselves off, or people tricking them off?
I feel like it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Especially like if you a short term. Like if you got like less than 10 years and then you around a lot of people who got more than that, and you start complaining about that 10 years you're doing, some motherfuckers who ain't coming home, they might try to put you in some shit. And now you gonna be stuck here longer because you was complaining about that 10 years.
They want to bring you
Hey, bro, let me say this now. That comes with maturity, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a crash dummy, be a crash dummy. But if you're going to stand on your 20 pins, stand all the way up. Even if you got to stand on your tippy toes, let yourself be seen. You don't got to be known. You feel me? But there's a line to cross.
But
Some
that
people are just gullible. And
Thank you.
You feel me? Like, they'll go for anything. So that's like in life in general. If you do whatever and you know you can get over on somebody, you're going to do that. You're not going to tell them you're getting over on them. You're just going to do it. Until they figure it out, then you're like, oh, my bad, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how prison is. If they don't know better, they're going to do what they heard. Oh, I heard this is scary. Or I heard this is like this, so I better comply. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how that go.
Sometimes you gotta beat one person's ass to get your point across. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes you gotta take 4 hours.
I've had to do that.
Because they gonna keep on testing you, and especially if they know that you got, or if you don't talk about your time and they don't know how much time you got or whatever, and they just trying to pick at you and try to see where your head is. I'm telling you, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like
You ain't even gotta say nothing. You gonna walk past them and go, they gonna be like, bitch, did you just yarn, nigga? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I've seen it happen. Like,
Nah, for real.
anything can happen. Anybody can. If somebody know that you about to get out, if you did one thing to them on the yard, I don't give a fuck if it was in the beginning of your time and it was 16 years ago. If they know you about to get out, they about to trick your time off. I didn't tell nobody when I was about to leave. The day when I was leaving, you know what? These motherfuckers was like, you leaving today? I was like, yeah, right now. They was like, oh, hell no. Do you know this girl ran to the front like, wait a minute, she busted my head last week with a brick. I'm gone. You waited too late. You waited too late.
Let me ask you this. Was you here in another state?
I was in Maple Bassett.
Oh, okay. So did you ever go to Eddie Warrior anytime?
I went to Eddie's too. That's where I beat the girl in the head with a brick.
That's Tab. I was right around the corner from you. Know that.
Man.
Yeah, you know what's around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, it was good. I didn't even want to listen. I wasn't even supposed to be on that yard. You know what they did? Because they wanted to separate me and my wife. Well, my wife now. We was just girlfriends on the yard. But we met each other on the yard. We was in the band. You know what I'm saying? We had you build families in there. I did 9 years. So I had a family in there. Okay? So in number one, I still had at least, if I wouldn't have caught my Class X, which I'm going to tell y'all one thing about a Class X, it's not all bad. So I caught my Class X on purpose.
Not now.
Yeah.
Not now.
No, even then.
It's too bad.
Wait a minute. When I caught it, it was bad. But I'm going to tell you something. Hold on. So they wasn't supposed to move. They moved me twice to lower security without, they wasn't supposed to. I had 21 points.
Oh, that's mad.
Wait, so they put you on a minimum custody?
Because I was starting so much stuff. And it wasn't even that I was starting stuff. It was that if an officer wrote me a misconduct, I was fighting it. I'm not about to just say guilty. You're going to have to prove me guilty. I got a misconduct for this lip ring. And guess what? It was there. But you know what I did? Because the officer didn't confiscate it, and she said it resembled a lip ring. what I did was I put a big ass chunk of glitter and I stuck it there when I went to my hearing, and I said, does this resemble a lip ring? And I beat my misconduct. They hated that I beat my misconducts. They hated that I would literally get myself into shit because I knew that they had the stuff wrong. And I knew I could beat it. Like, I don't smoke cigarettes. I would literally go smoke a cigarette in a designated client smoking area because that's what it says on the board. It says this is the designated client smoking area. And on the inventory, it says that we can have one lighter. So you wrote me this misconduct, and guess what? I beat it because you didn't update your stuff.
Right.
So that's why they hated me. So they separated me. Yeah, they separated me from my wife. They took me from the Max Yard to Eddie Warriors. First, they took me from the Max Yard to Turley. The halfway house. You hear me? The halfway house. I'm like, do you know how many points I got? So when I came back.
So they were just shipping you everywhere.
Yes. So when I came back with a baby bottle full of weed. And I said, if I come back, I'm either going to get away with it and I'm going to smoke it, or I'm going to get this misconduct, which I'm not tripping because I had heard, once they took me to Turley, they had got information before the big place did. So I had heard through the grapevine, through one of the staff members, that the next year, anybody that got a misconduct, they're going to get 365 days back. That means that I get to get out early. So I said, whoa, hold on. Either I'm going to be able to smoke or I'm going to get this Class X that I really want. So either way, it's a win-win for me. So I got back to the Max Yard. They took me. They kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna keep your stuff up here." They kept my stuff up there. Now, if they wouldn't have kept my stuff up there for the weekend, I wouldn't have got caught. But because the weed was loud, and it was in the heat fucking up front, that smell started seeping out the baby powder, and so they would not let it leave until they figured out where the smell came from. So once they figured it out, they called me to the front, trying to be slick. So they called me to the front. And they like, Miss Reyes? I'm like, yeah. They like, you going to lock. I said, what? So before, I just ran out. And I ran to go tell who's my wife now. I ran to her and her girlfriend. And I said, hey, I got a phone in the middle of the yard in a hole. You just got to dig it up. They was the only people I told. Then I went to lock.
That's right.
I went to lock maybe for like a month and a half. Got out. Then they ended up shipping me to the minimum yard, or to the Eddie's. When I went to Eddie's, I said, hey, I got a Class X and I heard y'all was giving days back. Can y'all run me my days? They was like, oh yeah, we don't owe you no days. I said, yeah, y'all do. If y'all give me them 365 days, not only am I kicked out today, but y'all will owe me days. Matter of fact, run me a check. So when they actually did the paperwork and they audited my jacket, come to find out they actually was supposed to have let me out. So I got out. I was supposed to get out in, I want to say in December of 2018. I ended up getting out February the 12th.
That's crazy.
February when?
February 12th.
Oh my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So like almost 2 months.
Yeah.
What year did you get incarcerated?
I got incarcerated. I went to jail in 2007, 2018, or 2017, 2018. I did almost a year in county. I tried to fight my case the whole time. At first, I had a public pretender. I went from a public pretender to a lawyer, and my lawyer didn't. Actually, my dad is the one that told him what to say to get my case down to what it was. But they ended up letting they let his baby mom testify against me, saying that she seen me. And she wasn't even nowhere near the house. She wasn't there at all. They let her testify against me, point me out to say who I was, which somebody coached her because I had never seen her before a day in my life. So, I did my time. I was 17 when I got locked up. I'm Jesus age now, so I've been out 6 years. Shit. I love what I do. I do my music. I do my podcasting. And that's why I do Prison Talk every month, because you never know what you might hear. You never know what might help you. Now, did you take a plea bargain?
How long you been doing that?
Which one?
The podcast.
I've been doing a podcast. This is my second season. This is episode 135. About a year now.
Oh, that's what's up.
About a year.
That's what's up.
I started after I got out the hospital.
Keep pushing. You're
Oh,
becoming
yeah.
needed around here type shit.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
refreshing.
Facts. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, so just because y'all on here and ain't too many people, y'all go follow the Daily Grind 24/7, man.
Period. Post it in the comments. Post it in the comments. Y'all, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. It's prison talk this whole week. So if you know anybody that did time on the yard and you want to talk about your time on the yard, or if you did time with somebody else that did time, which means that they did the time, and that's basically you doing time with them, that's hard too. You know, so if you want to talk about your time and what you did on the yard and what you're doing now, or you know, what they went through or what they going through right now, because you might know somebody that's still doing time. Come on up. Make sure that you hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube.
Still got them down the way right there.
That's a fact.
Hey, free the team, man. Free the wheel.
Period.
The ones who really
Period.
matter.
Wait. Free the real ones and the fake
Really
ones.
matter,
I
man.
know some fake ones that's locked up and they still need to be free. Okay?
Nah, for real.
Free all of them. Free everybody because,
Yeah,
wait,
free
hold on.
everybody, even my ops. I hope I catch y'all again.
I do want to ask this. So I did start a new segment on the podcast. It's called Question from the Couch. Now, it's an early morning, late at night question. So, I mean, just depending on what time you go to sleep or what time you get up. Just go to the page, check it out. It's called Question from the Couch. My last question that I did ask was, if the American dollar got dethroned today, what would your job mean to you? Now, I got a good question for tonight. So make sure that you tune in, answer the questions. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's on your mind. For real, for real.
Can I give you my answer to the last question?
Yes, please.
Question.
The question was,
Yeah, go ahead.
the question is, if the American dollar got dethroned today, what would your job mean to you?
My job would still mean everything because I don't do it for money in the first place.
I'll turn that money, somebody will buy it and I'll exchange it for other currencies.
Right. Okay. And what about you?
I'm next. I ain't know if bro was on here now. He must be over there feeding his face.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I can't say that it would be anything because, you know, at this point in time in life, everything is about the almighty dollar.
Yeah, and the money is already worthless right now. It's all a ploy in someone's head now because the Federal Reserve don't have the gold anymore anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What about you, Casper?
I don't do this for money anyways. I do it because this helps me. What I
Right.
do for a living, the way I make my living, like it helps me. I help other people. I help build other people's careers. I help lead people in the destination they always dreamed of going in. I help people achieve their dreams. So it's like no amount of dollar, no money amount could ever replace the fulfillment I get from what I do.
That's what's up. Now, what was the hardest part about being on the yard?
Honestly, that's an easy question. That's a super easy question. I'm not able to be the man I was put here to be because of the decisions I made. So it's like that self-reflection part that realizing, I ain't who I thought I was. There's always somebody bigger and badder, and no matter what you can do, somebody's already done worse. You feel me? So it was more of like just coming to grips with the fact that I got to get my shit together, and I don't got all the answers.
What about you?
Those are things.
You feel the same?
No, it's like you said. I mean, yeah. I mean, pretty much took the words out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't have no control. And, you know, you lose the time. And that's one thing in this world that we cannot recuperate.
The only
It's long time.
The
You
only
feel me?
thing.
So that's the most important is losing that. And everything that comes with that.
Exactly. I see the comments on Instagram saying free the homies. Shout out to my wife. I see you on YouTube. So yeah, like I said, I met my wife in prison, and that's my dog, you know. But how many of you have met somebody that's in prison that was on the yard with you that you still connected with? Like that's literally your family now.
I met somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
That I still got. We still talking shit. My boy Aramis, we was locked up when we was jits, you know what I'm saying? Little youngins on the block, being little hoodlums. He wound up catching a little triple body. And 4K, can't beat it. Down the road forever in Angola, one of the worst prisons on the planet, much less in America or in Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana, huh?
I'm from New Orleans. Yeah. But yeah, so me and him, you know, I still throw money on his books and shit. We still chop it. But yeah, nah, that's one dude that I thought he was gonna be something one day. You feel me? I thought he was gonna grow up to be a politician or some shit. But bro, just he can't get right. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? That's still my dog. You know?
Right.
It's still free till it's backwards. But,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, what about you? Do you feel like you have still connections with people? Did you gain family members that you still talk to right now to this day?
Who, me?
No, you didn't do no time. Eldorado. Sitting in a hole.
I talk to him a lot. You hear me? Regularly. Like every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like I said, free the real was the one that really mattered.
Right. You didn't feel like you had to cut anybody off because you changed your life?
Ooh, that one right there is like, it's easy for me. That's normal. So, yeah, I have no problem with it.
He said, ooh.
I'm already like halfway introverted, and so it's like I can be secluded. And I say this because I've been incarcerated. You know how you're in a bathroom. It's not a cell. It's a bathroom with
Right.
2 beds in it. It teaches you to be humble if you can understand the lesson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So being in that position, you like I said about the time, you learn to do the time rather than letting it do you.
Right.
So, I mean, and as far as connections, you meet some people that you've never known in life in those places that are highly intelligent, highly innovative.
Right.
The most ingenuitive people you ever meet.
Right. Geniuses, you feel me, but made some choices that the world don't give them a chance to better themselves the right way. So we say prison, right? It's supposed to be a rehab.
Right.
But why is it easier to get drugs on the yard than it is for me to go around the corner?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not a rehab. It's like, it's a big trap spot. Is what it is.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
college.
Business, bro.
It's an adult college. It's what it is with no coochie. Excuse my French. But
Wait a minute. This is the Couch Chronicles. There ain't no fucking limits talking about some coochie with some pussy, you mean? Is that what you was talking about?
no, I'm saying like as far as living, everything is there but women walking around except for a garden. That's
Talking about some coochie.
you feel me?
I get it.
That's few and far between if you can talk right to
Maybe.
get there.
Now, how did doing time change your life today?
Oh, it's setback. A major comeback though.
Right.
But like I said, Tom, that's the setback.
It says, I heard y'all fucked in jail. Ooh. It says, I heard y'all fucked in jail. Ooh.
Nah, see, I need to quit watching all the movies. All the movies, that shit is not how it goes.
Right. Did they allow trannies on y'all yard?
Wait, what'd you say?
Did they allow trannies on y'all yard?
Nah.
Okay.
Not where I was at. They had something called an alternative lifestyle dorm. So if you homosexual, you got one of them little weirdo charges, trans, whatever, they put you on a block with your own people. Y'all do that weird shit over there.
They
It
don't
says,
do that here.
right.
They mix and mingle them.
Right.
And then you can't touch them because they under like. You hear
It
me?
also depends on the
Protection.
custody at a facility too.
Right.
It depends
Nah,
on
it
the
don't-
custody of the facility too.
And it says in the
Different
comments,
states have different prison systems and shit.
the way
Where
the
you at
laws
right
are
now?
set.
You in Louisiana right now?
No, I'm in New York right now.
Oh, you in New York? Yeah, see, it's different here in Oklahoma, like as far as security levels and stuff. Like how she was saying, her point system and shit.
Yeah.
We got a point system down here that's different than other states.
Yeah,
You
we
feel
got
me?
something in Louisiana. We got something similar, but it's really not on like even your disciplinary reports. It's really based on like your history, right? Like how many
Right.
times you've been arrested. How many of them arrests were violent crimes, right?
right, but they go back to your juvenile out here.
They go back to everything. They go back to every ticket, every time a cop stopped you and took your name down. Everything.
Oh yeah, I didn't have that. I only had my juvenile record. I was 17. Like I didn't have nothing but juvenile.
We got gang enhancements too. So
Oh yeah, I wasn't in no
if
I
you
wasn't
got-
in no
and You
gang.
don't even got to be affiliated. You got a tattoo that looks like it could be affiliated with an organization. They gonna-
Okay, you got a question in the comments. It says y'all not fucking female guards.
Around here going, how you label.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Like, so where I'm from, we got gangs, but it's really neighborhoods.
Right, that's how it is, and that's
And that
well,
neighborhood will
kinda
adapt to
streets.
a set of a particular gang.
right.
You feel me? Like, but where I grew up, like,
Wow, frisking is extremely
they
illegal
was killing
here.
the gangbangers.
Where you
feel me?
located,
The gangbangers
Pickle?
couldn't really even be out there like talk about like you
Come
couldn't really
in,
claim no
yes.
sense like
Let me
that.
see,
We
did
didn't
you
really have Bloods and
send
Crips like that. We did, but they did their own
Come to
thing.
the
They wasn't
Instagram.
out loud with it. They wasn't banging their colors and all that shit. That shit was out
And
in
listen,
the neighborhood.
it's like this. For Oklahoma, right? They've been doing this around here since like the late 70s, bro. The early 80s. They've been doing that. They call this baby Cali. So when you hear that, all the California gangs you could think of, been here. That's all we got. It's California gangs. We got Hoovers, we got neighborhoods,
Right.
we got Bloods, we got, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no too many GDs and vice lords.
Right, I would have to take somebody down to bring Pickle up.
Prison system is down where I'm from. Like you don't never see no BDs, no GDs.
Right.
None of that shit. You'll see like Norteños, Sureños, MS-13 shit. Fucking, we had like a bunch of Mexican mafia and shit like that. Heavy with the fucking white supremacist gangs and shit. All them weirdos and shit. But there's not a lot of politicking like there is in Cali and on the west side and shit. There's not a lot of that politicking shit. Everybody's thrown together, whereas like in a lot of other
I need to know where you located at, Pickle.
They'll separate gangs. Like, oh, you Crip? Well, this is the Crip pod. Like, oh, you Blood? This is the Blood pod. Like,
Right.
they don't got that shit where I'm from. You getting hit up from everybody. Everybody's in it.
Right.
And
Damn.
everybody's affiliated. There ain't no lone wolfing.
Oh,
There
Washington
ain't no,
State.
I'm sticking to myself. None of that. When shit comes down to it, you better get down and lay down.
Wait,
That's what it is.
you got a question in the
Life
comments?
too, man. They'll send 2 after you. If that don't work, they'll send 4. If that don't work, they'll send 8.
Oh no. There ain't no fair ones. None of that. You were gonna get jumped.
I'm trying to find the question now.
Talk about
Y'all got a question in the comments. And before we get into the question, y'all listen to Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. It's prison talk this whole week. So feel free to come up and talk about your time on the yard. If you do want to come up, put it in the comments. I will have to bring one person down to bring another person up. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram. And my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA_JANELL. If you would like to support the couch, it's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. You can go on Facebook and send stars, or you can send gifts now on Instagram. I think it's set up already, but whatever. Or you can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA_JANELL. Follow each and every person that is in the live. Actually, follow everybody that's in the comments as well. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. And the only way that we can do that is if we actually do that. Okay? Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's doing time right now that can see this live and that can hear it on Spotify or Pandora. Shout out to everybody that tunes into the couch and rewatches. And shout out to everybody that's listening right now on Spotify and Pandora. Love you. Yeah.
Make sure y'all leave a review on Spotify, man. It helps boost It helps boost the
Thank
interactions
you.
and boost the engagement, the algorithms. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment.
Thank you. Also, you guys have a question in the comments. It says
That support is free.
free. Exactly. I told y'all yesterday, support is just like this.
Free 99.
That's how support is. Ooh,
And you get it at a
is that a
discount.
bark?
It's free.
Okay, you got a question in the comments. It says, are y'all fucking the female guards? Yeah, it is. I love
Absolutely
it.
not.
No?
Absolutely not. Because you will get caught. You might get away with it for a year.
Right.
Y'all be
Ooh.
in there every shift. You can get away
Yeah.
with it for a year. You might get away with it for 5.
No, for real.
You're gonna get caught, and it's gonna get bad.
No, for real. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. There was this one time I was doing Ramadan. Cause it was just I wanted to do Ramadan. I wanted to learn about it, so I was doing Ramadan, and I was coming in, and the guard, I'm talking about, he was just jerking his dick like he didn't have a clue in the world that anybody was about to come around. I was like, hey, first of all, I need my door open. That's disgusting. He was like, you go to your cell. No, first of all, I can't even go to my cell because you too busy jacking your dick. How can I go to my cell, sir? I gotta wait until you nut? Yeah, so you gotta be careful in there because them motherfuckers is, ugh.
See, I'm grateful I was locked up where I was locked up at. All of that weird shit. Look,
Right.
you can hide all you want, but it's gonna come to the light. It's gonna be bad. It's always bad. It
Facts.
always is bad, right?
Facts. What up, though? How you
know
doing?
why
What's your
that
name?
is? You know why everything ends bad?
Tell me.
Because it ain't good in the first place.
Nah, I'm gonna say this in a metaphorical way. People can't hold water.
Oh yeah, no, that's for real. That's for real. Now before we go on, we got somebody that just joined the live.
It's
So
high school.
hold on, Casper.
High school.
Hold on. We got somebody that just joined the live. Can you tell everybody what your name is?
My name Bells, man. I'm from Miami, Florida.
Hey.
I was sentenced to 16.3 years in federal prison
Wow.
for conspiracy to distribute marijuana and possession of a firearm offense in a drug trafficking crime. So it was a family thing. Me, my brother, my mom, my sister. So we all went to prison. And
Wait, you, your mom, your sister.
She did 11 years.
Wicked.
Yeah.
So did they find all of y'all not guilty or guilty afterwards? Or not guilty afterwards? Or did you all have to do your sentence and actually serve the time? And did you fight it?
Oh yeah, I did the time. We fought it. Yeah, I went to trial and everything. So we were first time offenders, and they offer us 15. It's 15 years mandatory. You know what I'm saying? The federal system, they hit you with the mandatory minimums and whatnot. I mean, they do it in the state as well, but that's how the prosecutor works. They imagine, they hit you with the mandatory minimums. So we first time offenders. And we play it out. They say plea out and, rat. That's what they want you to do. They want you to rat. So it was like plea out and to the 15 and work it down. So we went to trial because we my pop, he had done some time. My mom had done some time. They did tell us to, do our...
They said don't take no plea, didn't they? They said don't take no plea, right?
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, so we get in that law library and we understand, we get to understand that, look, it's not like the 90s no more or the 80s. You just go to trial and they just give you whatever. It used to be like that during the Fed, so most people still think it's like that. Like if you just go to trial, it's an automatic life sentence. It's not like that no more. Because of a case, because of the case law in reference to Booker and Fan, that's the name of the case. But anyway, we learned that, they're going to sentence us off the point system or whatever. We don't have no points. We first time offenders. We go to trial, and they end up hitting us with an enhancement, destruction of justice, because we by going to trial, we concocted a story. You know what I'm saying? So they basically hit us with destruction of justice. For that gave us about, was it a 3-level enhancement? Yeah, 3-level enhancement. That boosted us up. That's why we got the 16 years, 3 months, because that boosted us up to 17 years to, I want to say 20 years sentencing range.
How old was you when this
I was 21. I was 21. My brother was 20. and my sister was 18, fresh 18. So she got the least amount of time out of all of us. She got 2 years, and really she wasn't involved, so it was crazy that they even
they just kind of roped her into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's how that went. You feel me? I just got out in 21. So I went down from the 16 to the 15 because Obama came up with this thing called all drugs -2, which basically took the basic offense level down, and it took me down to my mandatory minimum. It took a year off my sentence, and I got out at 21. I was in a halfway house, home detention, so I still technically served 13 years, but half of it was out. I mean, the rest of it was out on the streets and whatnot.
Well, they just had you on GPS tracker?
Yeah, they had me on that. First in the halfway house, spent like 3 months in the halfway house, and the rest of it I did on the tracker. So all together. So now,
and that was in Florida?
Yeah, I caught the case actually in Jacksonville, Florida. I was living in Jacksonville.
You used to live out there too in Jacksonville Beach?
Yeah, Jazz Beach, yeah, for sure.
What type of things? What type of things did you deal with on the yard?
Well, I could tell you this, what I'm saying? I didn't do too much. As far as I came with the state, it was mostly, the county jail time, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, type shit.
So I understand, like, the behavior in the state because, cousins and stuff like that.
Right.
And I can tell you this, that it's a little different in the bed because you're dealing with, you in there with dudes who sold drugs, maybe committed robberies, in the Bernie Madoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
White collar crime and shit like that. Tax fraud.
Right.
So the temperament is somewhat different. The temperament is different because, not saying that it can't, there is tension. There is always tension, but it's less knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say it's a lot more lax in the sense of
it's not
when shit gets down, it's bad, but shit normally the little shit doesn't pop off. If something's popping off, it's something.
There's more organization. Right? It's organization. When you come in, they're gonna be like, "Where you from?" I'm from Florida. Okay. What
paperwork type shit.
Exactly. Your people over there, go over there, check in with them. So if they want, so you in a Florida car. You want out? You'll be in a Louisiana car. You'll be in a Oklahoma car. You feel me? Most people don't want to crash a car. Not saying cars don't crash,
but they always do.
But most people don't want it to crash.
Right. You don't want to be the reason.
Exactly, because you might get
Your phone was breaking up. Your phone was breaking up.
I don't ran through the gigabytes. I done ran through the Wi-Fi.
I'm done with you. It says, don't join anybody, make friends with everyone, don't sit at tables, and say you're a man of God.
He said, don't join anybody, make friends. Yeah, that happens a lot, though, actually.
Have you ever had a man try to come at you, maybe thinking that he can, get a little booty, or...
You said what I said? Repeat that.
I said, have you ever had a man, maybe come at you the wrong way on some...
So I'm going to say it like this. It's, like what he said down there. It's not like the movie. That shit ain't like the movie.
Okay.
Like, if a dude on that type time, he's clearly on that type time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're going to know it.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's what a lot of people don't realize. It's not like what it used to be in the 90s and the 2000s. Nobody's taking booty because booty is well abundant. They got a lot of that shit all over out there. So it's like
and then I mentioned the car thing. So you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't.
Oh yeah, they get their own car.
So you ain't finna. That don't happen. I never seen it happen. Let's say that. And I started at a medium security. And my job wasn't even supposed to be at the medium security. So one of the factors, the that going to what custody level you start at was your education, how young you are, and your crime, the type of crime you have, all that shit going to your points and whatnot. So my points was already up there because I was young and the crime and the time. But they didn't factor in that I had graduated from high school. So I started at a medium, you know. So what I did, I got on the phone with the high school, like, hey man, y'all send my transcripts up there to the education department.
Right.
So as soon as they did that my points were lower, and I went right over to the low. But mind you, at the medium, yeah, shit going down. You feel me? You know, it's a sea of black, sea of Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Young knuckleheads, yeah, they in there. But once you get to that low, you see the lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You see the jokers who get the Ponzi schemes and whatnot. You know, they over there walking around like, you know, under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got a care in the world. When I saw the contrast between that was crazy. But like so that's why I've seen the most action at there. But the crazy part about it, so when I'm in a holding facility, they telling me about a camp, minimum security, which is what they call a camp in the Fed.
Yeah, it's the same one too.
So I'm hearing about it. I'm like, yo, so I done fixed my mind. I'm telling my brother like, yo, my main goal is to get to this camp because that's freedom. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And so, you're down at home at that point.
Exactly. So my whole thing, I'm telling I'm out the way. I ain't no tough. I ain't no nothing. I'm working that until we get to this camp. And when I got to that camp, I turned up. You know what I'm saying? Because the phones, coochie.
Right.
Because you get all that. So that's why I said, so if somebody on that type time, you know what you just referred to earlier, they own that type time. They've been on that type time.
Right.
Stuff and things are accessible. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to make it to a minimum security so I can get it. That's my goal.
Right. Because y'all get conjugal visits?
No conjugal visits. You running off. They run out because when you get to the minimum, ain't no fence.
Right.
Here at Camp 8.
Right. But you know what I used to do? I used to be like, why run when it's literally almost time to go home.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Catch another 2.5.
Some dudes do. Like people being that it was no.
No, I know. I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to just be like, why? Like, we literally almost home.
But some people did. They couldn't sit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
But this is the thing. This is what. Listen, I like to say this. Come on, Leo, get down real quick because it's about to get serious. At the halfway house, and like I said, I wasn't even supposed to be there. Hey, okay. Now at the halfway house, this is what you got to do to get by. Find a job because you got to go job searching. Find a job to look at that's so motherfucking far that you got to take 16 buses damn near.
Exactly. You know, it worked the system.
And guess what? You write it out each minute by minute. What time you gonna be where? Because guess what? It's gonna look like you on the bus. And then you call your peoples and you have them come pick you up early in the morning. And guess what? You got that whole fucking day. Go fill out like 5 or 6 applications and then you ain't even gotta worry about running. Because you can go back. And then guess what? Don't even smoke, don't drink, don't nothing. Take your liquor in the bottle. Walk it right on past they asses. Because they just really smelling your breath to see if you got it on you or if you smell like it. Because that's what raises a flag. If you don't raise no flags, they ain't got no reason to check you, my baby. Now go on. I just gave you the game. Stop playing with me. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits.
Somebody said that did we hit a female guard? No, I did not. They not doing it in the feds.
We didn't even have
one in the feds at all.
You didn't?
We didn't. We had female guards, but only for the females.
Oh wow.
No. I'm here to tell you they not going in the feds at all.
Oh wow.
No, and if there is a female there, she old and been working in the prison system for 70 years.
They talking about, did you get some head? Y'all so crazy.
Yo, cut up. What's on your mind today? We went a lot too late.
It is not like the movie. Let me just say this. Things by violence and
negativity. So prison is really like it's like an excitement for some women because I ain't gonna lie, you get a lot of attention having a cell phone and a pen, and they be like, oh my God, you got a phone? Oh, you're smoking? Oh, you're a kingpin? And it's like, nah, this is normal. You know what I'm saying? But I know a guy here in Oklahoma, y'all. Listen to me. This dude probably got like 50, 60,000 followers. He locked up right now, but he started booming because he started making reels from in there.
Oh, yeah, I think I know you're talking about.
Like on the live, you know what I'm saying? And the girls used to be like, oh my God, what's your cash app? I want to break in. And I'm going to come free you, and we going to run away together. Like, I'm just like, the comments was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, man, that is hilarious. I think I know he's talking. Is he Hispanic? Is he Hispanic?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I don't know who he's talking about, but that's hilarious.
Hey, listen, I'm going to turn you on later on. I can't put him out there like that because I ain't going to put him under the gun, but...
All right.
Yeah.
That's fine. I need to know. I got to do my research on the couch.
Hey, nah,
Who you talking about? Adam Flores?
It says, you look kind of sweet.
They talking about me.
What does that mean?
What you trying to say?
It says, those are the bitches who claim they want marriage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ones that be like, I can't believe he beats me. I can't believe he cheats on me.
I can't believe he cheated on me with a man.
Yeah, who would have thought? Been incarcerated 37 years. Oh, you thought you was the one, huh?
What is look kind of sweet? Like nice? Oh, like sweet?
So when
Oh man, y'all so crazy, y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles of the Net. See, I knew it. Yeah, it's me. I got on wifey shirt, that's why. Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about one of us.
No, I knew she was talking to me, but I needed y'all to hear that. Yeah, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits.
I'm kind of self-conscious because I took off my shaved my beard. So
Oh no, don't be self-conscious. What are you, a Cancer?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know y'all get self-conscious like that. I'm playing. Now, what have you been doing since you've been out?
I've been working, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's been tough. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I done been up. I done been up and been down. You feel me?
That's life.
I had babies.
Yeah. Before? You had babies before you went in?
So what?
You had babies before you went in?
Nah, I got out and immediately had.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Yeah, I got a 17-month-old, no, 18-month and 3-month-old right now.
Oh, wow. You ain't playing no games.
Congratulations, bro.
Congrats.
I'm about to have my fit.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
I asked for permission to, because of course I'm on supervised release. Mm-hmm. So I asked for permission to go out to visit my mother in England.
Okay.
And they allowed that. I've been
yes,
there.
That's what's up.
Experience.
That's what's up.
Let her meet her grandchild.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Now I got to go back and let her meet her other grandchild.
Right, that is so beautiful. Definitely.
So that was an experience, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we're actually we're Jamaican, but my mom's citizenship is in England. So that's where they sent her to. That's what's up.
Okay. Damn. And has it been tough for you being separated from your family? Because I'm sure y'all was close.
I mean, me and my brother did the time together. I ain't gonna lie to you. So
Okay.
That was cool because we always had somebody there. You know what I'm saying? That I could talk to that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you get cool with me, man. I'm cool with everybody. You feel me? That I was locked up with. Like one of my last spots, I was in Alabama. Mm-hmm. Like most of the cats who I was in there with, I talked to on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We in the whole group chat. You feel me? And of course, like I said, you get with your people. So they was all from Miami, and we all linked up still on the street and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But still, like having a family member right there with you that you could talk to, that's something different.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a different feeling.
I can
yeah.
imagine. I can definitely
so-
imagine.
It was at one point. I mean, and like my father and my other brother doing at one point caught on a federal case. So it was like at one point everybody was in.
Oh,
You know what
shit.
I'm saying? That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was an experience. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, you know how some people say they'll change. I mean, of course, I wouldn't like, I wouldn't choose to go to prison, but I wouldn't change nothing about the experiences that I had in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I have no regrets. Let's say.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
I feel the
I'm
same
gonna be
exact
honest,
way.
I'm gonna be honest. If I had a choice to go back, I would still go to prison because, like, you don't know because you probably ain't seen
He said, what?
you probably ain't seen my story, but, like, prison saved my life, and it set me up to be exactly what I wanted to be in life from a child.
Right.
Like, it put me into positions and got me the connections that has me where I am today.
Right.
And, like, I would go back. I would go back a million times.
Right. You got a question in the comments that says, do y'all teach the youth so they don't repeat your mistakes?
Yeah.
He said pure cat.
You could try, but and we all come out with those ideals like, oh, I'm gonna go out there, tell the shorty this, I'm gonna tell the shorty that, right?
To lead a horse to water, man. They don't listen.
You can't make.
Hold on, let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop y'all right there, because I do prison talk every month on the couch, and I'm telling you, I get at least after the week is up, I get at least 1 to 2 messages from somebody that has never reached out before, or somebody that's new to my channel, and they like, yo, my family member is locked up. They, and this kind of helped me understand what they going through. And I mean, regardless if you can't, you could say one thing and it go out the other, out the other ear, but guess what? You still saying it, and one day somebody is gonna hear you, and you just gotta keep being consistent.
If I could change one life, my life is complete. You feel me? I'm in my purpose.
I tell you this, I changed my approach. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think I was more.
I gotta let somebody down because somebody does want to come up. Give me.
I'll come now.
Let's see who been up the
No.
longest.
That'll be me. I'm getting ready for work anyway.
Okay. Oh, that's why you naked. Okay. Because we seen you.
Already, y'all be good.
All right. It's the Couch Chronicles. Thank you for being on the couch. He's talking about you. Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. Prison talk this whole week.
You would go back to prison.
Because prison changed my life.
Hey, welcome in. Tell everybody who you are.
Yeah, let me up in here, mama. Let me up in here. Let me know.
Oh, yeah. She was.
Anna, what's up?
Look.
I'm Anna Flores. What's up?
Facts.
What's going on?
What's good? So you from Miami, you in the left corner, and you from the right, you from Oklahoma.
No,
He's from New Orleans.
he's from New Orleans.
Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans.
I'm from Orlando.
Okay. You right up the road, 3 hours.
Absolutely.
So tell everybody about your time on the yard.
Anyway, the reason why I tune in on this broadcast, I don't never get on my mom's broadcast, but the reason why I got on here is because I did 20 years in the state penitentiary of Mabel Bassett in Oklahoma. On a bullshit ass charge.
How much you say you did?
20
I did
years.
20 years, flat, day for day, to the door,
She did.
all my time.
Yeah.
I'm happy you home. I'm glad that
All of it. I got home in 2020, thank you. Been out, don't want to never go back. Y'all talking about y'all want to go back.
Look, they in the comments talking about ask her would she go back.
I never said I want to go back. I said I want to change my life. I wouldn't change things that I have no regrets in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to never be like, I don't have that mindset where I'm going to say, oh, I wish this never happened to me. If I could go back and, no, I'm not going to change. This is what happened to me. I got the mindset I have right now because of the things that I've been through. So therefore, I wouldn't change it. Now, would I say, would I go back? No, I'm not going to say that.
So what's motivating y'all now to stay out of prison?
my babies right now for sure. My babies, and I know that I'm more beneficial out here as far as like, because the most sickening thing to me, or the most heartbreaking thing to me when I was in there, is coming up with all these plans and not being able to put action to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you do your best thinking in that motherfucker. You feel me? You do your best thinking in that. I came up with so much shit. I had 2 composition notebooks full of plans. I put them on my phone now. But I had 2 conversation notebooks full of plans, you feel me? And just not being able to reach my hand out into the world and grasp some shit, that shit was heartbreaking. So,
They said my dude that want to go. Wait, hold on. They said my dude that want to go back has to explain that. That's ridiculous. He explained it. He said because it changed his life. But they want to know. But why would you go back? What if it doesn't change your life the next round that you go back?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
So I think they misheard what I said. I don't want to go back, but if I had the opportunity to go back in time and do things differently, I wouldn't. I would do exactly what I did. I would get locked up the same way I did. I would not change a thing, because what the insight, the connections, the knowledge that gave me changed my life forever. I've been free fucking almost 10 years now. Like, never been arrested, no tickets, no none of that. Like, never even seen the back of a cop car. Like, that shit changed my life. It made me a better person, made me a better father, a better husband. Like, that shit changed my life. I'd do it over and over again if that's what it took.
Yeah,
I would never change. I would never change anything. I'd never change anything.
I think y'all. Well, not that y'all misheard him, but maybe.
I think that, if I could have, because I went in so young, I went in at 18. So since I went in at 18 and I was so young, and I'm almost 40, I'm 40 years old now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if I could have changed what I did then, I wouldn't have did what I did. I mean, I went in for first degree robbery, I wouldn't have did it.
Right.
I wouldn't have did it. I was 18 years old. I lost all my 20s, all my 30s. You know what I'm saying? And I got out when I was 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
Did you gain? Did you gain a family when you was in prison?
Absolutely. I got my beautiful mother, you, and I got my beautiful father.
Now,
Jennifer Delancey.
Do you think that you would have ever met either one of us had you had not been in prison?
Yeah, I would have met you.
I know that's right.
Absolutely.
I noticed that's like something like that goes on in the that terminology that you use in the family. That's something that happens in the female prison.
Listen.
Well, the reason why I say that is because I've lost real family members, and I still have my prison family right now.
Okay?
Facts.
Loyalty will make you related.
Facts.
Loyalty will make you related.
It's the way. It's the thing is I have my there's people that was on the yard with me that treat me more of a family than my actual father and my actual family. Like,
I mean, I lost my family. Okay.
Yeah, it says blood gives you a title.
I lost my family while I was locked up, so they was the two that was there. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
It says there are things I may do over different, but I hold my experience sacred, so they won't be repeated.
Exactly.
And I can stare the young ones different.
That was put so eloquently. I like it.
Yes.
I feel like if I would have never went to prison when I did, I'd be dead right now. I feel like I wouldn't even be here.
I swear my wife always knows what to say.
So you go over every little, you feel me? Like, damn, I wouldn't have did.
Right.
I know what we were planning on doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not no tough. I ain't no super tough guy. I ain't on that. Don't claim to be none of that. But we were going down a path that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And right before, it's like God said, you know what I'm saying? Not to get it super religious or whatnot, but it's like whatever said, yo, hey, let me snatch them up because they finna go do some dumb shit that they ain't really on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm talking about like literally in the same time frame. And guess what? One of the people that something was supposed to happen to, we in the county jail. Guess you know how the elevators open? Guess what we see? You feel me?
Right.
Like, it's like, damn, okay, buddy been gone, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this shit wasn't meant to happen.
Right.
You know?
So you think it only happens in women's facilities that they leave the penitentiary with a family?
I'm gonna keep it a bean in men's facilities. We don't.
They only leave with boyfriends?
It's hard to say, at least in my experience. No, there's really not a lot of loyalty like that. Loyalty is far in a lot of them places.
Man, there's some motherfuckers on the yard that will beat your ass for the next motherfucker.
Yeah, your car could get revoked. Everything could be sweet for 5 years, and one person comes to the penitentiary. Yeah, everything changes. All politics change. All the rules change. You realize where your loyalty lies.
Right.
Your loyalty is only as deep as what you can provide.
Right.
So,
And that's just being real.
I feel like y'all wired a little different than we are. Mm-hmm. Would you agree with that or no?
Say it one more time.
100%.
That females are kind of wired a little differently than men are.
You know what? Actually, I used to think that. Until this year, I started noticing a massive, number of men transforming into bitches. Right before my eyes.
That sounds totally different. But it would never be. You know what I'm saying? Because soon as you put them in a certain situation, that man will come out there. I don't care what you say. You just start messing with me.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's an actual fact.
Put them in a certain position and watch that man come up out their ass. But that's it. I'm not even going into that. So I feel like emotionally, psychologically, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you could agree to disagree, you agree with others, but I feel like we built different, you know what I'm saying? And I got, and so that's why I think y'all make different connections than we make inside of that. Not saying we don't make friends. We definitely make friends, for sure. But the terminology, that's why I talked about what you were saying, that terminology that you came up with. You see, when you put people in controlled environments, different things come, different, what's the word I'm looking for?
Different personality
Exactly. So that's what comes out of female prison. That that family. Damn, I can't get my words right.
I feel like I know what you're trying to say. I feel like I know what you're trying to say. I feel like women are more emotionally orientated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like women usually act based on emotions, and men act based off what we know. Mm-hmm. So
some bitches.
But what if y'all didn't know anything?
I can't put anybody in a bubble because there's so many.
Right. You can't do that because there's some bitches.
He said, not friends, only associates. No, that's us social friends. There's a social friend.
Some bitches are like that. Not all bitches are like that. Some bitches are like that. Not all bitches.
I'm a Taurus. It takes a lot for me to actually let people in. So if I let you in and I'm telling you that you my family, we literally got a bond.
If a betrayal happens, you're going to explore, right?
Absolutely.
If a betrayal happens, this is the thing about betrayal.
With anything. That determines the situation, and whether it's a stupid ass situation where you're gonna get yourself into it, or you're gonna get yourself in some trouble, or it's a way that you can handle yourself as an adult, a mature adult, and handle it that way too.
I'm so sorry. I apologize for cutting you off. They say, so why didn't I use logic when you said you would repeat the same mistake? I try to tell you, I apply logic to definitely apply logic. Because I don't think what I did was wrong. It just was against the law. I don't subscribe to, I wish I would have never done that. I don't have that type of thing.
Okay, and it also says,
the same way about what I did.
But logically, I wouldn't do it again.
He's talking about not you. Hush. It says, but when it comes down to how one feels about a situation that makes you react, the reactions are different between male and female. That's the difference. We all feel.
So, okay, but say that again. When it comes down to how one feel about a situation that makes you reactions are different between love. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. Who is that?
And that's my wife. And it says, so why didn't you use logic when you said you would repeat the same mistake? That one was for you, Casper.
I feel like I will be using logic if I repeat the same mistake because I know what the outcome is.
Mm-hmm.
I know where that mistake leads me, and it leads me closer to my goals that I've had set since I was a child than it would if I wouldn't have made that mistake and I would have had to figure out them connections and found that way in myself. You feel me?
Right.
I feel like everything happened for a reason. I feel like everything that happened exactly for a reason. It happened exactly when it was supposed to and how it was supposed to.
Okay.
Like, shit timed up perfect. I would never change it.
Right.
And I don't care what you try to say in the comments. You can't convince me otherwise.
It says it's different with men because our masculinity and pride.
Yeah, for the dude in the comments who's asking this, I want you to go back and watch my episode. And you will understand.
It says, yo, Casper, you don't know me, bruh. I'm Ace's homegirl. And she's saying that you need to check on Jen right now. Oh.
Yeah, I called him before I got on the live.
Hence the saying, pride can kill you. Y'all, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Y'all know I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Y'all, it's prison talk this whole week. So if you want to come talk about your time on the yard, you are more than welcome to join in and talk about your time. We're going back live again on Thursday to start Prison Talk up again. We're going to ask a few more questions. I actually have one more person that want to come up. Oh, I actually have two more people.
I'm about to get up off of here because I'm at work anyway, so...
Okay, love you.
Get up out of here.
It was nice talking to you.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being on the couch.
Nice hearing your story.
All right, bye.
Later.
I enjoyed it though. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been wanting to start a little platform. You know, just that's why I said I was gonna change my approach with how I'm coming at people. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I'm trying to learn how to use this stuff because you know, like being gone, as you know, being gone, you be out of touch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I was out of touch. So I'm trying to figure it out. But I definitely do want to share my story and also, you know what I'm saying, do some motivational speaking and whatnot as well. You feel me?
Right. Right. That's real. So, are you, what are you doing now to get yourself into motivational speaking?
Well, I've been doing a little research on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm preparing some things. I got a lot of stuff in my notes. I'm just not ready right now.
Okay.
Because of life stuff. You know
Understood.
Life stuff, you know what I mean? I done put a little testers out there. I done put some testers out there.
Right. And you know what I say? What I say on the podcast a lot is adulthood is one of the worst hoods I've been in. I said adulthood is one of the worst hoods I done been in.
What's good? What's up, Austin?
Hey, tell everybody who you are.
That's a fact. What's going on, bro? My name is Anton. What's good?
Yeah. We would like to know what's on your mind, Anton.
I wanted to give a little pushback on my man. That's why I was dropping questions about the whole going back there. And I'm going to try to make it clear, and let me just show you where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at what's going on right now, my brother, all over the United States, I don't give a shit if you're white, black, Mexican, Spanish, whatever. What we have in our community is a lack of fathers. And this is why when men don't have male leadership, when we bump each other's shoulders in the street, we want to kill each other. Mm-hmm. We don't know any conflict or resolution. When you say that jail saved you, I'm saying basically, you're saying jail saved you, and you said, I feel like. I want you to operate in your logic. I believe you believe jail saved you because you were caught. You see, we don't know what would have happened to you had you made some different decisions before the arrest. If you had chose different friends, we don't know what could have happened. Maybe you could have, like you said, maybe you would have died. This is true. But now that you're out, when you say that comment, they are younger teenagers with no leadership, no guidance. they listen to you like, chill ain't that hard. It don't seem like it's that serious. So you're not giving them incentive. You're not giving them incentive to make better choices because they think that they go your way, maybe have it a little better than most, and come out in this sweet. So then we have our kids feeling like I could get locked up because my man's is there. Like imagine living in Chicago. Niggas' uncles is there.
That's why I said I wanted you to hear my episode that I did yesterday when I told my story, because I feel like it would give more insight into it, because it's almost like you kind of like came in on a conversation about the context, and I apologize for that, but the way things played out, the goals that I had set, what I was doing on the streets wasn't getting me anywhere closer to my goals, and me getting locked up taught me how to be an adult. It taught me how to be a man. It taught me how to watch my fucking mouth and understand I'm not the biggest, baddest person. It put me in check, and it molded me. I didn't have that guidance. I didn't have that, but he worked. He didn't have time to interact with his kids. None of that shit. We was poor. Like, lights getting cut off, ain't no food in the fridge. We gotta eat ramen noodle soup with no noodles. Just water and Sazon season. You feel me? So it's like,
Yum, yum, yum. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good.
I wholeheartedly believe if I wouldn't have got locked up, I would have continued making poor decisions, and I would have felt victim.
Is everybody glitching, or is it just me?
And the Wi-Fi.
Everybody I grew up with, they all dead. They all doing life.
I gotta be honest. I only hung around. My environment. I didn't choose the environment. But what I would say is, I did all the things that could have got me in the same places that you ended up. I will say I was lucky because I had people praying over me, but I also definitely knew when to go home. I always made a decision when enough is enough. I always did all the things everybody else did, but I always did it like this. I did it to a certain limit of money, or I did it for a certain time.
Right.
But I always it was always going to be a goal, and it was a goal that I set. And everybody has their own standards, so I do get we all come from different. But what I will say is, when you come out of that place, I wish, and I ain't gonna just say for you, and I know it's not gonna happen. It's just it sounds great to say, but I wish more people would, especially the fellas. It's more women than there are men. We all know this. We know our society and the kids and everything could change if men would do more of men type shit. And because men are not doing men type shit, half the niggas want to be women now. Then the other half, they want to suck cock. If we're not gonna be men and let them know, yo, you have to. In other words, it's time to pay it forward now, double time, because you gave up some time of yours. So now you don't owe it not to yourself now, because you did the time. You did the time. You don't owe yourself anything. You did what you were supposed to do, but you know who you owe it to now. There's kids that's listening to you and watching you. So when your sisters or your mother and your cousin goes out, the little hood Buddha niggas that want to do robberies and rob women and beat up women, they may be influenced by people who make jail seem like it ain't that tough. You see, we got to set a precedent that we protect them. Ones who listen to us, not those hyenas out there. I don't protect all women. No, sir. No, sir. I protect the ones that listen to me. The ones who are under my covering. That's my cousin right there. Real talk. We blood family. She listens to me. I protect her. I asked her not too long ago, so funny, when we talked about the training situation. I said, hey, if a trainee and you got into a fight and I was hanging with you in Oklahoma City, would you want me to jump in? She said, you fucking right, cuz I want you standing there. I said, no, I can't do that. You fighting with your sister.
No, one fight, all fight. The fuck?
I'm in jail for a hate crime. That's a hate crime.
No, all he gotta do is act like he gay. All he gotta do is be like, nah,
Some women,
nah,
but some women are independent and strong.
nah. She touched my cousin.
Independent women should fight the tranny back.
She touched my cousin. That's all he gotta do. She touched my cousin.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a nation brother? Huh? Are you a nation brother? Not at all, brother. I'm never. My grandmother, God forbid, she taught me the Christianity. I picked out the good things from it, deciphered all the bullshit. So I do have a set of structures and standards that I abide by. God is first in my life. There's only one true and living God. And I just talk to him and I discuss with him and it's not even every day. I wish I can be there every day. That's where I'm not operating at my best and my manhood, because I don't even always give God his due, his 10% of time. I struggle with that, with the distractions in this world here. So I can't even make excuses. That's just something I need to do. But I do spend time. I get up in some of these youngins' faces and I challenge them on the shit that they do and the shit that they follow. Because it disgusts me to be a grown I never thought I'd say this. I'm 48 now. And I look at my teenagers and I remember like my hip hop music and our culture. It's trash in America. Black culture. It's trash now. Our songs, they have no purpose. Our daughters dance with their vaginas. They wanted to show you the pussy. Okay? They wanna fuck and say, "Oh, you know what's going on." This is what our culture supports. I used to listen to music. You know, I'm from New York. You know why we had hip hop music? We got to talk to the people who wouldn't listen to us. Hip hop was the voice of the voiceless. It was a way to communicate to other neighborhoods in Chicago. If you lived in New York, you lived in Cali, you could let a nigga know over there your pain that you're going through. These people are not rhyming about pain anymore. Because after a while,
music without substance.
Yeah, you get money after a while, but they're still rhyming and telling you, don't cook and clean. That's what they got the girls telling the girls. Be a whore. Right? Suck dick, get his money.
Yeah.
And this is what they're selling our
And
kids.
if he won't put up with it, somebody else will.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause y'all right there.
Be responsible. We got dudes on our team who don't stand up and say the things that they're not popular.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause y'all right there. Anton, you too, pause. Because number one, if you're having that problem, you can go ahead and download all my music right now. I got some very inspirational music. All you gotta do is type in JANELL. Now, don't get it twisted. I do have a song called Fucking Everywhere, but there's also a clean version called FN Everywhere. Very different from Fucking Everywhere. Now, that's not all my music is about. I talk about my experience in prison. I talk about shrooms. Actually, I got something for every mood. All you gotta do is type in my name, JANELL, any of my singles, and my third album will be dropping in December. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and there ain't no fucking limits.
You got me wanting to try shrooms, too.
I'm telling you.
You would be the only person I actually do the shit.
I'm telling you. It ain't tatted on me for no reason.
You gotta keep good thoughts. That's the gun, so stay with it.
Okay. Look, and I keep the best, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com. THA, real JANELL. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. Make sure that you hit that like button. Everybody that's watching on Instagram, make sure that you share the live. We are wrapping it up. I got one more question for everybody, and then we're going to wrap it up. But it's Prison Talk the rest of this week. I will see you guys on Thursday. Now, my last question for... first of all, Anton, you never did any time, but you know of family members and people that did time. How did it affect you?
Oh man, cousin, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna try to keep it short. I'm we say we going. So our uncle, I'm gonna tell you something funny, brothers. Please feel this. If you're listening to this, our uncle, for example, God bless the dead. Watch this. Our uncle, he was a street guy, did the regular shit, you know, making the money on the side. You know how it was in the 70s. I didn't really get to know this man. There's no real men in my family, so he's one of the few. I didn't get to establish a relationship with this man. I didn't have a father. So being raised with my grandmother most of my teenage life is when this guy got out of jail. He'd come around, start reestablishing his relationship with his wife, different things like that. Long story short, you know, I looked at him as when he first came out as somebody who would sit me down because I was like spiraling in the direction that you mentioned, in a bad direction.
I got one more person. Hold on, before you leave.
To get some insight.
Hold on, Anton. I got one more person that want to come up. Who wants to go down?
I'll go down. Hey, it was nice meeting y'all, man.
Yes, nice meeting you. Thank you for being on the couch. I'll be back on Thursday and Friday with Prison Talk. You're more than welcome to come back. More than welcome. All right.
Yeah, so long story short, I just was looking to this person because, like, I'm figuring because they're around, I would get some insight on how to correct my behavior, and I'm thinking, you know, looking for some male leadership.
Okay,
And,
that's the last.
I didn't get that, and the craziest thing was, like you said, own family, blood doesn't always equal to family, and you're not gonna get the treatment of family just because you're blood.
Right.
And it's crazy how the friends that I did have that who would come in out of jail or go in and out, they gave me so much game and sauce that the person around me who's been there, he's done a nice amount of time there. We never had one conversation. He's never came and sat me down and gave me like and I tried to like get that out of him, but he was like, so that was just a little difference where just as far as when y'all mentioned earlier about the family thing, and I thought that was kind of real, like, that disappointed me when I was younger, and I would say it kept me in a place where I knew I had to pick my crowd very, pick a slim circle.
Right.
Because I'm not playing around and doing the wrong thing in the street when I wasn't like no real street gangster or hustler. I'm not making thousands a week. I did enough to get by and handle the things I needed like anybody else.
Right.
Yeah, it was like, I feel like when I was younger too, what I would say a lot of dudes would definitely come out. And as I got older, I would wonder. I would hear certain people say certain things about it, and it was nothing ever like good. Like when the gentleman spoke earlier, he mentioned how shit would either break, like either fights or you had to be in this set or blah blah blah. That's why I was kept asking, why would you say you would want to go back to repeat that versus saying, hey, if I went back to when I was that young, I would definitely just make better decisions to not put me in that place. That's the first thing we just have to do is make a different decision. Because I would be thinking, after experiencing that amount of time, I'm a man. What is a man's natural wants? You're not getting that in there. That's why I dug to that question. And when I see men go back and forth to jail, I start to get a little weary and go, because I know people who are in jail, and I'm thinking, it's no way I want to be away from women, the type of women that I would like to be around for that amount of time. I'm a man who I put work in. So after a full day's work, I'm making my money and doing the things that men are supposed to do. At some point, there's got to be a woman at the end of it. I'd sleep under a fucking tree, a tree trunk. If a chick could say, yeah, I'll live with you under a tree trunk, niggas will move, we wouldn't do shit. Niggas will get all nice places, cars and shit, because we trying to attract certain people in our energy circle to boost us up. Why would I want to miss out again? I wouldn't dare I would say, fuck that. If I could do everything all over, I'm not missing out on those 20s when my testosterone was at its sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not missing
Crazy.
out. When you're looking at the things that you missed out on as far as learning things and having a real childhood, see, when you go into that environment, you lose the innocence. And like he said, one thing it did was that he had to become a man. It taught him how to watch his mouth. You could have learned how to watch your mouth in the street. That's not true that jail just teaches you that. I learned how to watch my mouth in the street. To give you an example, one day I told a nigga, and I shouldn't even say this, but it's the last time I said it to a guy. I was probably 17, and I was gambling, and I lost some money in the park, and I told a nigga to suck my dick. Like, I was having a good game, killing him in CeeLo. And then when he finally took me, he was talking his shit. And I ain't like it, and I responded like, bitch. And he just connected, fist to Joe. It was a dude who was pretty well known. When I went back to the crib to tell the dudes about what's happening, the first thing they asked me was, what did you say that made that happen? And when I said it, they all sat down because they was coming out to do war because they know who it was. When I said to them what I said, they sat down and said, you got what you asked for. So there's ways you can learn lessons.
Right. You fucked around and found out.
I fucked around and found out.
You got a question in the comments. It says,
Story short, I wouldn't want the young
actually, it's not really a question.
You
It's a
have to go
statement.
to jail to fuck around and find all the other shit out. You don't gotta go to prison to fuck around because you're gonna find some shit out that you might not really want to find out.
Now, in the comments, it says, it's because by taking away that experience, you're taking away the mindset that shaped them by it, that was shaped by it. He's not saying that he'll go back presently. He's saying that he wouldn't change the past. So, now that is the last thing we're going to say, because my sciatic nerve is sciatic, and y'all. Shit. For real. I love y'all so much. Yes. I will be back on this Thursday. Like I said, Prison Talk this whole week. Even if you've already been up, you're more than welcome to come back up, y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Good night, cousin. Love you. I said it ain't no fucking limits. That was a good one.